Good evening, race fans, and once again, we are here on Wicked Wednesday for WFO Racing Network. I'm going to be in the booth all by myself tonight. I am Dead Man Strolling, and we want to welcome you here tonight at North Wilkesboro, Wilkesboro. Yeah, whatever. We're in North Carolina here with 20 trucks on the track. It's definitely going to be interesting. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Nothing could surprise you. You thought you'd seen everything, but you never saw me coming. All eyes on me, ready or not, I'm making waves. Ready or not, you can't escape. Ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not, ready or not. On you best get moving. I'm about to change the game. Go ahead, try to outrun me. It's all the same. Ready or not, I'm making waves. Ready or not, you can't escape. Ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got. Ready or not, ready or not. Can't escape, ready or not, I'm on my way. You can't stop what I got, ready or not. Here I come, so you better get ready, something big is about to go down. Ready or not, ready or not, ready or not.
There we go. Good evening, race fans, and welcome to WFO Racing Network over here on the YouTube on this Wednesday night. We're also broadcasting live over on Rig Radio, Twitch, Welcome in. Hey, Bridge, how you doing? Obnoxious Scott, way to go. In the booth tonight, all by myself. All by myself. Don't you know? And we're at a track that I can't say. Wilkesboro. Wilkesboro. We're in North Carolina, and Wilkesboro, Wheelbarrow Speedway, no, Wilkesboro, whatever. We're going to get past it. I don't know shit about this track except for it cost me $15. That's right. I didn't have this track, and I had to buy it. Oh, my God. Whose idea was this? Anyway, we're about to bring you some truck action, and it is definitely going to be wild. We've got, I believe, 20 trucks tonight, 20 trucks on a track that cannot be tamed. It can't be tamed. Just by looking at practice, yeah, the body men are tearing their hair out, and the sponsors are breaking out their checkbooks because, man, I'm telling you, there have been some hellacious bumps and bruises. But, hey, we're going to bring it to you as soon as they go live. Meanwhile, we're just going to sit here and stare at the flagman's ass, I guess, because there's nobody on the track. We don't have any camera angles because, again, nobody on the track. Let's see if we can get some race info, maybe? Yeah. No, didn't think so. Yep, didn't think so. Okay, let's see. Anyway, how's your guys' night doing? They're in a did something just happen? What the hell just happened? Everything went dark on me. Dakota Floyd looks like he's going to be taking the pole position tonight. And there he is right there, Dakota Floyd in that 20. Wait a minute, what happened to the sound? Oh, hello, dipshit. There we go. Sound guy. Terrible. Terrible, I tell you. Dakota Floyd going to be sitting on the pole. Look at that KDMS rig radio right there sitting on a pole tonight. And the number 24 car right on side of him is going to be Chuck Sweeney in that 75. And look at this, right behind Dakota is going to be his teammates, John Sanu and Jacob Daniels in the 86 and 72. Glenn Jameson going to be starting 5th tonight. Vern Bradley is going to be 6th. TJ Lee in the top, going to qualify in the top 10 tonight. And 7th, Roy Hyde on his outside in that 00. John Wimbish in the 56. Burt Wilson in that 70. Ivan Jones going to be in the 11th spot tonight. Seth Steele going to be on the outside in that 66 machine. And then we've got, Tommy Haynes and Randy Showers right in behind them. Rick Fragone, Brian Littleton. And then we've got Steven Seegers and Michael McCauley. And bringing up the rear end is going to be Brandon Showers and Brandon Hinton. The Brandons in the back. The Brandons are in the back. This ought to be interesting. All I know is it is a really small track, and there is a lot of damage out there. I mean, I think we're going to go caution-free. That's just me. Being crazy. That's just me being crazy. All right, pace truck is out. Chuck Sweeney sitting on the outside. Dakota Floyd sitting on the inside. All three of the KDMS trucks right up in front. Look at that. Rig Radio 121.4. And we're going to get this underway. As soon as that big truck in front gets off the damn truck. There he goes. And we're about to go green. Green, green, green. And we are underway here in Wilkesboro, North Carolina. going to have to pull back a little. How about camera 2? Does that work a little bit? There we go. Dakota Floyd got himself. Can you guys hear this? Oh, shit. There we go. Chuck Sweeney going a little wide. Still side-by-side action there in the back. Dakota Floyd up there with Chuck Sweeney and John Sanu. Vern Bradley now taking over the 4 spot. Jacob Daniels falling down to the 6th. And that's going to be, look at this. Do they look like they're racing or do they look like they're driving in the Walmart parking lot? Oh, that's because we're under yellow. You were under yellow already. Holy gee. Let's take a look and see what we got. Seth Steele. Seth Steele back here. He's going to bump the wall. Going to go on to the outside. Too much chocolate milk. Look at it. Diabetes kicking in, and he's going to go sideways on the track. Lay off the nest quick. Luckily, everybody was able to avoid him, and it looks like Brandon Showers. Imagine that, nest quick and prime. Lay off the sugar, peeps. Brandon Showers is in the other one. Okay, all right. Calm down, dead man. Oh, well, he didn't wreck. He just stopped. False advertisement right there. And we are under caution number 1 here at Wilkesboro. North Wilkesboro, sorry. Jeez. Good evening, Denise. How many of those trucks did I paint? What's going on, nation? How you doing tonight, Denise? One of many, I'm thinking. One of many. I was scratching my head there for a second there going, wait a minute, why are we doing 20 miles an hour around here? What game is this? This is iRacing, Cromwell. This is the WFO Racing Network. This is their league, and we broadcast on them for every Tuesday and Wednesday night. So not much has changed. Dakota Floyd still up front. Chuck Sweeney on me outside. John Sanu is going to move up into the 3rd. Vern Bradley to the outside of him. He is going to be 5th or 4th. Jacob Daniels is going to be up there to 5th spot. And Glenn Jamison in the 63 truck is going to be on the outside of him. And we are back under green here at North Wilkesboro. Or whatever the hell. Wheelbarrow. Get them caution lights up. Although I'm pretty sure they're going to be constant on tonight. Considering we are less than 10 laps, already had our first one. And we are back under yellow. Tommy Haynes. Go ahead and take a look at that. Tommy Haynes down there in the 17 truck. Boy, man, that's that damn Prime truck again. He's just going to get up and he's going to lose it? No. Well, all right, a little bit of damage to the Prime. Bucky's truck going to get around him. Everybody looks like it's going to get around him. So far, everybody is been able to avoid this. So there is that, and that's good. Well, there we go. We are under caution number 2. Going to be a long 150 laps. Hey, yeah, look at that. Hell, Amy in the crowd. Yeah. 2 cautions in 12 laps. Yeah, boy. This is what I'm talking about. Caution brought to you in part by Tommy Haynes and Rig Radio.
KDMS would like to take a moment to observe Pride Month. American Pride.
What, you thought I was going to say something else?
Stay proud, stay loud, stay tuned. KDMS 121.4, your source for all things rock.
My afternoon show rocks.
There we go, there we go. Back up in front. It looks as if the lights are out. Once again, Dakota Floyd up front with Chuck Sweeney on the outside, John Snew on the inside, Vern Bradley on the outside of him. And the truck is back off. We're going to try this again. We are green, 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 green. Chuck Speeding right in that high side there. John Sanu tucking in behind his teammate Dakota. Chuck Sweeting making a move to the outside. Just getting up way, I'm going to go way up that track. Slow his baby down. You can just hear those tires going, help me, help me. Looks like Chuck's going to try down to the inside now. Dakota's leaving a little bit of room for Chuck to be able to tuck down in there. And he's going to try it this time around. Coming to the line, that's still going to put Dakota at the lead. But it looks like Chuck is going to be able to maneuver around him. And we have another crash. No yellow is out right now. Yeah, we are. All right, and we're under yellow caution number 3 here at North Wilkesboro. Let's take a look at it. all by himself. Ivan Jones crashed all by himself. And there we go. Caution number 3. Yeah, Nation, I'm going to have to say it is a little bit late to try to go caution free. So we've got the pace truck so far being able to run the most laps caution free is the pace truck. And we will grid back up here at Northworks, Wilkesboro, whatever. Hopefully they put a full tank of gas in that pit truck because I think we're going to need it. Who knows? Who knows, Al? I know. All 3 KDMS in the top 5. What's up with that? Well, Jacob Daniels dropped down to 6, so there is that. All right, lights are out on the truck. Yeah, that's right, David. That's why I'm hoping that they're giving him, when he goes into the pits, they're changing the tires and refueling the tank. Pace truck has definitely has the most laps on it right now. Looks like they're all gridded back up. Chuck Sweeney now sitting in the lead with Dakota Floyd on his outside. And the rest hasn't changed. And we're back green here in North Carolina. "28 laps down and a shit ton more to go." Johnson here taking a look at the inside of Dakota Floyd. Let's go back here to the 7th spot. You got Roy Hyde and TJ Lee battling it out for 7th and 8th. Wimbish right in here in that 56 truck. Randy Showers in behind him. Brandon Showers right in behind him. So far, our problem children are back here. Not here. Burt Wilson in 14th. Michael McCauley in 15th. Tommy Haynes. Ivan Jones, Seegers. We just had another wreck. No caution. No caution is out. And that might bring out the caution there, though. Ivan Jones is around. And that's not going to bring out a caution. Seth Steele jumping into the pits. Getting off the track. Ivan Jones able to keep it under control, not pull out a caution. Just take a look back here and see if we can see what happened to Seth. Like I said, got to lay out that chocolate milk. That powder will kill you. Supposed to put it in milk, not snort it. There you go. Nesquik is all by himself, and again going to lose it to the outside. And that was Seth. Back live up here in front, Chuck Sweeney getting himself a pretty decent, and when I say pretty decent, a really decent lead going out over Dakota Floyd. Meanwhile, Dakota Floyd and John Sanu, second and third. Vern Bradley just behind him in fourth. Base truck driver of the day. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Amy Contracting camera here, chopper cam. That's right, we can afford a chopper cam now. We even got a blimp cam. We even had a blimp. It's a generic one. The funny thing about the blimp, it doesn't even have to move. It just stays in one spot because the track is so small. As a matter of fact, the blimp's just about the same size as the infield. There's your race leader, Chuck Sweeney. Now getting almost a 2-second, well over a second and a half, that's for sure. But something tells me, I mean, I could just be guessing, but something tells me the yellow flag has not disappeared, and it will rear its ugly head sooner or later. Had a mishap here just on that last lap. Let's take a look. Ivan Jones. He's going to be by himself, and he's going to lose it and go down into the grass, do a little bit of mowing and edge trimming. Look at that. Saw where the groundskeeper might have lost a little or missed a little, and he went down there and took care of it for him. No caution. Chuck Sweeney catching him on some lap traffic now. Ivan Jones moving to the outside, letting the leader go by. Here comes Dakota and John Sanu. And they're going to get around Ivan. Well, maybe. John Wimbish going off the track. Go ahead and take a look at that real quick. And there's the 56, John Wimbish. He's going to go around sideways. Look, Mom, a turtle. Anyway, no caution. No caution is out. Oh, just as we do that, let's take a look at what Mr. Roy Hyde. 00. He is going to go down and, oh, yeah. Awful nice of these drivers to help out the groundskeepers. $50 laps. Look at that shizit. We made it. Mike Mitchell says, I'm away from my rig tonight. There'll be a few less. Yeah, the blimp's actually tied down. The cameraman's moving around, right, Nation? Let's put a poll out. Who thinks that we've seen all the cautions tonight? Green flag from here on out. Dakota able to cut that lead down to just under a second and a half. Chuck Sweeney's still out here in front. Taking a look at that 14 truck, though, Vern Bradley dropping down to 7th spot. That's going to put Jacob Daniels in 5th. We can't have that. Jeez. Can't have all the rig radios making money tonight. Yellow flag. Yellow flag is out. And that is going to, let's take a look at Mr. Tommy Haynes himself. 17, just not getting enough prime. Just not getting enough prime drink. Sleep at the wheel again, going out to the outside, losing into the rear, coming around, and Vern Bradley's going to say, hey, hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yeah. There's another truck. I don't even know. What is that? 20? What was that? 20? I don't know. We'll investigate it. Tommy Haynes going to go around. Vern Bradley says, let's get some action going. And I think that's Kyle Stewart. Is that the 20 truck Kyle Stewart? Or is he not in tonight? Or what the hell? What the hell? All right. The numbers are changing around too quick for me. I can't keep up. No, that was the 80 of Brian Littleton. Brian Littleton. The 80 truck. Well, and that's going to be caution number 4. Yeah. Can we beat our record? No, let's not do that. Let's just say that we did. Well, I'm not sure how this happened, but Jacob Daniels is up there at the front. TJ Lee is running second right now. Brian Littleton and Michael McCauley are in the top four. Maybe that's because somebody pitted. We're going to talk to the PR guy too, because he spelled Wilkesboro over there on KDMS. He's got it at Wilkesboro. Yeah, that's right, because I know how to operate. All right, we're about to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
Green flag, Jacob Daniels out in the lead. TJ Lee in that 34 on the outside. Brian Littleton in third. I don't even think they can go three wide, but they're damn sure trying. Somebody get a measuring stick out there. Chuck Sweeney going down on the inside. John Sanu, or Jacob Daniels. Man, look at them rig radios. They're going gangsta out there. Right. They be intimidating mofos. There we go. John Snoot, Dakota Floyd, Jacob Daniels running second, third, and fourth, all behind Chuck Sweeney. Now Rick Fergone in the 10 truck throws his hat into the ring and now enters into the top five, moving up 12 spots. Who'd have thought? Josh Rick moving up to the top five. Everybody's all calmed down now. We got the cautions out of the way. Now we're going to take some laps off. We are on lap 68 right now. Go down here on pit road. Shocker. Look at this guy. Eating hot dogs and drinking beer and signing autographs. What the hell? Doesn't he realize the race ain't over yet? Our commander-in-chief right there, Mr. Vern Bradley. Heard it was Thong Day in Wilkesboro. Guess he decided to take the night off, and hey, you know what? Turn those caution lights out. Ivan Jones driving down there. You just caught it up there at the top edge of your screen, dropping down into pit road. Don't know if that was intentional. 70 machine of Burt Wilson right there. Right in behind him is, yeah. John Wimbish. Steve Seegers in that Bucky's truck right there in front. Steve Seegers is up 10 spots. Currently running in 7th right now. Trying to keep free of all the debris. Meanwhile, Chuck Sweeney is able to is gaining or creating more of a gap. Now up over a second once again over John Sanu. Because they're eventually, and maybe the switch is broke, Hal, I don't know. Maybe there's, I'm only able to flip them on and off so many times. And then they just broke. We are halfway here in North Carolina. 78 laps down. What? Exactly. Just keep it on all the time. Although I will say, we've done pretty well. We're only on our 4th caution. And we're over halfway. Keep in mind, 3 of them came within the first 12 laps. Josh Rick back here in 4th. Falling a little bit behind. Just a wee bit. 3 seconds behind Dakota. Behind him is going to be the 63 of Glenn Jameson. Just a tad bit behind. Roy Hyde and Steven Seegers in behind them. They're running right now 6th and 7th. Eighth and 9th is going to be TJ and Burt Wilson. And number 10 is going to be Jacob Daniels. Chuck Sweeting now catching up with some lap traffic. definitely quite a few people running some different strategies out here. Some of the strategy is just, try to stay on the track. That's one of the strategies. Chuck Sweeney coming up on Jacob Daniels, the last truck on the lead lap. And looks like we've got 70 of Burt Wilson on the outside into the outside wall. No caution. Trump built this one, nation. And I think originally it was for golf carts. Then the truck series came by and said, piss on it. Hold my beer. Let's put a racetrack on it. "90 laps. Chuck Sweeney moving his truck through that lap traffic fairly well, but we're under another caution number 5. And that is going to be Jacob Daniels. Jacob Daniels right here going to get into it with the 23 of Brandon Showers. Take a look at it one more time. There we go. Caution number 5. Caution number 5 here in North Carolina. We got a whole bunch of pitting going on, and we will be right back right after this.
KDMS, America's Bloodline.
Always rocking. What's up? This is Sully from Godsmack. This is Gavin from Bush.
The heartbeat of the oil patch, 121.4.
All right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Chuck Sweeney is going to be at the front. Coda Floyd and John Sanu, second and third. Rick Fragone in fourth. Glenn Jameson in fifth. Steve Seegers is going to move up 11 spots to the 6th spot. Roy Hyde is up 1 spot to the 7th spot. TJ Lee finds himself in the top 10 at the 8th spot. Randy Showers up 4 into the 9th spot. And Wimbish down 1, going to be ranked in the 10th spot. Going to get him gridded back up here. Caution number 5 here in North Carolina.
Green, green, green.
We're back under green. Chuck getting a really good jump on that. Rick Fergone and Glenn Jameson fighting over that fifth spot right there. Poor Chuck is like the prettiest dude in prison right now. Rick moving in and putting his sights down on John Sanu. Looking to make some moves and get a podium tonight. Maybe a win. Looks like Roy Hyde got a little bit close to that outside wall. No caution. That just might be his line. Chuck Sweeney doing the best that he can to go ahead and increase that gap once again. $106 down. By calculations and Common Core math, that means we've got, what, 44 laps to go? Brent Bradley, meanwhile, must have finally found an open porta potty because he's back out on the track. Quite a few laps down. But hey, who knows? Tonight's still early. Let's run through your top 10 real quick. Chuck Sweeney and getting into some lap traffic over here, but he is leading your race. Dakota Floyd is second. John Sanu in the 86 truck is third. Rick Fergone up 12 spots into the 4th spot. Glenn Jameson is 5th. Roy Hyde is going to move into 6th. TJ Lee in 7th. Steven Seegers in 8th. Randy Showers in 9th, and John Wimbish is going to round off your top 10. I mathed it. Dakota Floyd able to get around him. And I'm at it all by myself. Nobody else is up here, nation. I had to use all my feetsies. Okay, I only have two feetsies. My toesies. $114. Can we make it to 120? Can we make it to 120? Caution free. I got one of those watch calculators. You remember those? Watching your race later right there, Chuck Sweeney. Thank you, Captain Obvious. Was that a band of cheerleaders down there in the infield? I think it was. We'll have to get down there and get them some autographs. Looking at the size of the crowd here at the track, this is a pretty good county fair. And look at that, 122. I told you they could do it. Meanwhile, you got Dakota Floyd, and he has got quite a good lead over third place right there of John Sanu. Over 5.5 seconds. Another left turn. And another. These ones come up quite frequently, though. So it is official right now. You have got a... Yeah, I don't know. That's way too much math. I'm not even going to try that shit. Oy. Chuck Sweeney going around Brandon Hinton. And now Chuck has almost gotten up to a 2-second. What's going on, Grim? How are you doing tonight? 24 laps to go. Minus the caution laps, of course. Well, of course, we have the after race party over on Twitch on Rig Radio. You like some good music and maybe some bingo, you might want to join us. Or not. We have 9 cars on the lead lap. There you see Chuck Sweeney there coming up on some lap traffic and weaving his way through that. About to go past the 80 of Brian Littleton right there. Coming up on Brandon Showers. Brandon Showers is going to get out of the way and give him all the room that he needs. We got 18 laps to go. Chuck Sweeney able to get through that lap traffic. Let's look over here at Dakota Floyd. He'll be coming up on lap traffic now. I see one of the drivers that isn't on tonight. It's going to be Richard Holland, the 31 truck. His private jet must have just flew right over this and it didn't even show up on his radar. Yeah, it'll be on Twitch. We are under caution. Imagine that. Let's go ahead and take a look. Looks like it's going to be the 00 of Roy Hyde. Roy Hyde all by himself is just going to lose some traction out there and go down and help out the groundskeepers again. Yeah. I'd like a Big Mac, large fry, and an iced tea. And we are under caution. I believe that's either 6 or 7. I'm not really sure. It's hard to keep count that high. We got the Rig Radio boys coming down pit road. They're going to be getting some fresh meat and some go-go juice along with the leader of Chuck Sweeney. Hey, you know what? This might be just interesting. It might just turn interesting. Well, I'm gonna go out on a limb here, nation, and I'm gonna say we're not gonna get anywhere close as we did in New Hampshire. I think we were up to 15 cautions there or something. I don't know, some shit like that. It's crazy. I don't think we have enough laps to get that many cautions in. Exactly. I feel you. Watch this. Anyway, we're going to try to get him gridded back up here in Carolina at North Wilkesboro. All right, we got Chuck Sweeney, Dakota Floyd, John Sanu, Rick Fergone, Glenn Jameson in your top 5 right there. And TJ Lee.
Green.
And we're on a green. Damn, that's a quick one. The pit truck drops off, and it's green. Chuck Sweeney getting another gap going on already. Got a good restart there. Seven laps to go.
Yellow.
And I knew it. And we're under caution number 7 or 8 here, and let's take a look. Oh, we got Steven Seegers here. He's going to get out to the outside or the inside or whatever side. And, yeah, he's going to get up into the 21, and the 21's going to say, you can't do that. There's only 7 laps left. And the 80's going to get schmucked. And they're going to go right across the start-finish line like that, so it's not like they could hide that. That's going to be Brandon Hinton, Randy Showers, or Chip and Term. Be all right if that was the last lap, but it wasn't. We still got some to go, and we are under caution again. We can only hope, Hal. I don't have that many lights. All right, we're going to get them rigged up again, or gridded up again, once again. On this restart, we'll have 3 laps to go. Yeah, TJ's been doing good. He's in the top 5 right now, in behind there, and if he can hold it off, he'll get a top 5 tonight. Green, green, green. We are back in green. 2 laps to go. Chuck Sweeney getting another jump out. Dakota going to push it up towards the front a little bit harder. Ain't got much of a choice. We're on our final lap here at North Wilkesboro. Chuck Sweeney racing it like he stole it. Coming around for the final time. Chuck Sweeney's going to be your winner. Dakota Floyd second, Johnson New third, Rick Fragone's going to finish fourth, Glenn Jamison fifth, Jacob Daniels just outside the top 5, Roy Hyde, TJ Lane dropping all the way down to 12. Let's take a look real quick here and see if we can see what happened to TJ. TJ was running 5th. Dropped down on the thing. Maybe got a little bit too low. I'm not sure. Yep. You can't go that direction. Can't go that direction. Anyway, there's your winner, Chuck Sweeney. Let's get the rest of the race results up there if we can. That way you get to see where your favorite driver finished tonight as we get ready for interviews. Da-da-da, 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 da-da-da-da. All right, here we go. See how easy that was? How about you, Chuck? You got a copy.
Hey, how
How are you doing, man?
I'm doing good tonight.
I bet you are, man.
Yeah.
So that was the key, I'm assuming. The key was just to stay out front.
Yeah, the key is really to save the rear tires. You could burn them off really easy, and then it'd make you spin out on the entry or middle of the corner. So I'd be real careful with that.
Well, you got a win here tonight, and I will say, relatively compared to the track and compared to watching in practice, not too many cautions. I think we had 8 tonight.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. So this is a good league, and everybody drives really well and doesn't drive over their head too much. And this setup was such a handful that I was expecting a lot worse, really. So yeah, it's a good race.
And I will tell you this, out of all those cautions, I'm going to say probably 60%, 70% were just trucks by themselves, just losing grip.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Like I say, if you got the rear tires hot at all, you'd go into the corner and the back end would just come around.
Well, you know what? How many wins is that for you tonight, this year?
I think it's only the second one, I think.
You won last, so you back-to-back.
Yeah, that's right. It was over last week, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm starting to like these trucks.
Well,
I don't really. I really hate them normally, but yeah, I've had a couple of good weeks, so maybe it's turning around for me.
And what do you think of this short tracks?
It's a lot of fun to drive. I've run a lot of races here over the years since they iRacing built it, and most of them have been well over half the laps under caution. So, yeah, so racing often isn't very good. It was pretty good tonight, though. So we should be proud of the league and proud of the drivers.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, is there anything, anyone you'd like to thank tonight?
Just thanks to all the admins, all the hard work they do, Michael, Vern, everybody. Thanks to you for bringing it back to the broadcast booth for us after all these storms we've had here in Florida, and just thanks to all the drivers.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner tonight at North Wilkesboro, Chuck Sweeney.
Thanks, man. Have a good one.
There we go. All right, so we're going to get ready for the next two. And let's see here. Whoops. Oh, sorry. So paperwork. Let's see here. We're going to do this. Whoops. I think I grabbed the wrong one, but you know what? All right, there we go. How about you, Dakota? You got a copy?
I hear you. It seems we got the whole team up here now.
And John, yeah. Well, I figured why not? Just kind of compact them. We're gonna go.
It makes it easy.
Yeah, it makes it a lot easier there. We're gonna go with Dakota there, man. Bring it through, man. Take us through those last couple of laps.
I'm just holding on to it. Making sure I brought the thing back across the start-finish line in one piece, that's for sure.
Well, we had quite a few cautions tonight, unlike what a normal race is. But truthfully, like I was telling Chuck, about 70% of them were singles. It was just a guy that was losing the rear end. And, it wasn't a lot of damage. There wasn't a lot of accidents out there tonight.
No, that's just how the truck drove. It was such a handful. It was so easy to just input the wheel a couple extra degrees and just loop it. So you had to be so patient with the right foot tonight. It was unreal.
Yeah. And what about tire wear? Did you guys have to worry about that? Obviously not, because with all the cautions came a lot of pits, so you were able to get rid of the tires.
So the tire wear wasn't. We barely dipped out of the 90% range, but I just think the way the truck drove naturally, it was just getting more and more loose as the run went on. It was kind of hard to get it to get tighter. So once the temps started raising up in the tires, it felt like the tires were falling off a bunch, but really, numbers-wise, not really.
Well, there you go. Well, what do you think of short tracks?
I love them. I love short tracks.
I love watching them.
They're my second home. I much prefer to run a full schedule of short tracks than anything else.
Anybody you'd like to thank tonight?
Well, got to thank the team. Everyone's up here, so everyone had a great night. Top 6 overall for everybody.
You beat me to it, DMS. I was going to say, you got to thank your wonderful teammates that made it all possible.
you know, DMS. Jacob spared you. You didn't have to pay us all a bonus.
I know. I was like, somebody take those trucks out. Just somebody.
But yeah. Seriously, thank the team as always. Really good showing tonight, and thank Vern McCauley for putting on the league, and thank the field. 7 cautions at Wilkesboro over 150 laps. I still think that's pretty. That's pretty damn good.
Yeah, I think it was very good. Compared to watching the practice, it was really good.
Yeah, well, I think at practice, everyone was just trying to kind of figure out, like, okay,
where the limit is.
Yeah, you really got to just
trying to figure out what a steering wheel was. Is that what you're trying to say?
That's how I felt for the first 30 minutes of practice. I felt like I'd never driven a stock car ever.
Well, we got our third place. What about you, John? He's also up here.
Yeah, it was the truck, like Dakota said. the telemetry didn't show a lot of tire wear or a lot of tire heat, but this truck didn't really feel like it was in the track at all. It felt more like it was over the track. I think that's why, with so little wear, the truck just started feeling like it had way more wear and heat in the tires. So it's a little bit of a handful, but that's what made it fun. You had to be really, really patient with throttle input coming out of the corner and coming in. And I mean, like, really, I didn't hit the full throttle a lot of times till like the start finish line in about the same area in the backstretch. You had to be that careful. Any tire spin or slide cost you. Had a detectable cost. You did that 2 or 3 times, and your car just really went to hell. So, yeah, it was a bit of a handful, but that's also what made it fun.
Yeah.
It was a lot of work. I'm sure it looked great on the broadcast. I can't wait to see it with all the cars. And for the most part, the first 2 stints ran pretty good. I think it was 40 plus, and then the last section. You come to the green flag, you're getting close.
Well, I don't know what race you were watching because we had 3 cautions in the first 12 laps.
But after that, didn't we have a stint of about 30?
Yeah. I mean, it kind of mellowed out. It kind of mellowed out a little bit.
Yeah.
And like I said, most of the cautions were all single trucks.
Yeah. Yeah, she was a handful, so that doesn't surprise me. So, yeah, all things considered, it could have been a lot worse.
And you had some good racing with Rick and Glenn. Glenn and Rick gave you some, a competition down there for that third spot.
Yeah, and especially on the last stint. And then I'm like, how many cautions do we have? And so I'm like trying to keep pace in front of them, try to save a little bit of tire, not overdrive too much. So same on the stint before that longer run when Rick was behind me. I just tried not to push too much, just keep a little bit of a gap in front of me. I don't think any of us had anything for Chuck. He was really able to roll center off really well. Dakota would gain on him in entry, but Chuck he rolled out of the corner so well. Dakota would be a better answer, but I don't think we had anything for him. He just really had the car dialed for this.
Well, anybody you guys want to thank? We got the whole team up here.
Yeah, first and foremost, I want to thank you for coming on board this year for our team and getting the radio on the car, Rig Radio, KDMS 121.4. Check it out. I was on it for a little bit last night. I listened to it for a little bit during the day today, so
there you go.
We must be very close to age or music likes, because I was like, man, all right.
Yeah. It was good, wasn't it? Good stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah, everybody, if you get a chance, go check it out. iHeartRadio. Look up for Rig Radio, or like after here, there'll be something on Twitch. Go check out Rig Radio for the after party. It's pretty cool. It's worth the time.
What about you, Dakota?
Well, same thing as always. Gotta thank the sponsor as well, and you guys at the broadcast booth in general. You guys are doing a lot for this league, and we can't thank you guys enough.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Your second and third place finishers tonight: Dakota Floyd, John Sanu with the KDMS Rig Radio team. God bless you guys, and hey, thanks for the show. And
thank you guys.
I'm going to reach out here because I noticed that somebody decided to show up right as the race is ending, but I don't even know if they have their mic on.
Let me guess.
Maybe.
Look at that.
Stuck in the door there at the end.
Yeah, no shit.
I was trying to act like he's been here all day.
Yeah, he's gonna.
I was gonna say it was Nation, but
no, Brazy just showed up. Wow.
Try to say he tried to clock in earlier, but the time clock wasn't working. He's been here all day.
He's working banker's hours.
He's been out on that four-wheeler trying to find the track. All right. Well, that's going to do it this week here at North Wilkesboro. We're going to end it up here at the truck race. Yeah, absolutely. Yep. Week 7 is in the books. Want to thank each and every one of you guys for coming out tonight. God bless, and thank you for spending your time. And, hey, hop on over to the Twitch and go to Rig Radio and to the after race party if you like some music, and maybe I'll play a little bit of bingo. But until then, on behalf of WFO Racing Network, I'm DMS. We're done, and we're out of here. God bless. See you later.
Later on, everybody.